number 15. Okay, so may formula tayo ulit dito. So, ang formula title natin is induced EMF in a short length of wire. Take note, this is in terms of average voltage. Okay, so yung ating E-average is equal to BLV sin theta. Okay, take note po, B natin or beta is your flux density. And this is in Tesla. Okay, naka-SI. L natin is the length of your conductor. And this is in meter. You have your V, this is your velocity. That is meters per second. And yung ating theta, okay, this is your angle between your field density and your EMF. Field density at saka yung ating conductor. So ano po ang ating dito? Okay? Unit dito volts. Okay? So therefore yung E-average natin, so this is now equal to, okay, so from your problem, wire length natin, so 50 centimeters. So this is 50 times 10 to the negative 2 meters. So yan po yung ating length. And yung ating density is 1 Weber per square meter. So this is 1 Tesla. So, meron na tayong beta. Okay, and yung velocity natin, 30 meters per second. So, wala na tayong problema sa mga units kasi na tayo dito. Naka-SI na. Now, the question is this. What is the EMF induced if the motion is perpendicular to the field? Okay, perpendicular daw sa field. Meaning, yung ating angle dito is 90 degrees. Okay? So therefore, yung ating average voltage or EMF induced is BLV sin theta. So therefore, this is 1 Tesla multiplied by 50 centimeters. So 50 times 10 to the negative 2 velocity. 30 meters per second, naka-SI, multiplied by sin 90. So this is 50 times 10 to the negative 2 times 30. So this is 15 volts. Letter C. Part 1. Then part 2. Okay, so let's move on to the second to the last problem, number 16. So a 20 millihenry inductor and 12 millihenry inductor is connected in series with a current source. So find the total energy stored. Take note po ang total energy stored in a conductor. This is denoted as W. So energy stored in inductor, and that is W is equal to 1/2 Li squared. So take note yung L mo dito, inductance. Yung I mo dito, this is your current. And ang unit natin dito, so this energy SI unit for energy. And take note po kapag po naka-series yung ating inductor, so para lang rin siyang resistor. So series inductors. So yung ating LT is equal to L1 plus L2 plus L3 plus dot dot dot. So kapag po parallel, so parallel inductors, so para lang rin siyang parallel resistor. So LT is equal to L1 raised to negative 1 plus L2 raised to negative 1 plus dot 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 the quantity raised to negative 1. Okay? So sige, kunin na natin yung ating energy stored in E-capacitor. Sorry, inductor. So therefore, W now is equal to 1/2 Li squared. Total energy naman po, so this is equal to 1/2 times yung ating total inductance. So this is 20 plus 12, so this is times 10 to the negative 3. So multiplied by yung ating kuryente, so that is 1.5 amperes. So 1.5 the quantity squared. So 0.5 times 32 times 1.5 the quantity squared. So this is 36. So 36 times 10 to the negative 3. And this is joules. So this is 36 millijoule. So hindi ko na times yung times 10 to the negative 3. Kaya nilagay ko na lang dito sa tabi. So letter A. Okay. So let's move on to your number 17. So last problem na to. So take note po for a coupled coil or mutual inductance. So meron po tayong dalawang klase ng inductance, total inductance. So meron tayong aiding at saka opposing. Okay? So take note po for series aiding, ano po ang ating total inductance. So ito pong aiding at saka opposing, this is only for mutual inductance. Okay? Mutual inductance or a coupled coil. So unlike dito, hiwalay yung mga inductors natin. Dito nagsama sila. So therefore, LT aiding is equal to L1 plus L2 plus 2L. So take note po, L1, L2, these are what we call your self-inductance. So yan po yung pinaka inductance nila individually. Okay? So yung ating M naman dito, this is your mutual inductance. So yan po yung behavior ng mga inductors natin kapag pinagsama mo sila. So we have also your LT opposing. Okay, kapag opposing naman po yung ating coupled coil. So we have also series opposing. Okay, so this is equal to L1 plus L2 minus 2M. So same parameters, L1, L2, self-inductance. So yung M natin is mutual inductance. Paano po ba makukuha ang mutual inductance? M is equal to K times the square root of L1 times L2. So ano po yung ating K dito? So this is your coefficient of coupling. Ayan. So, take note po, coefficient lang naman to kaya wala siyang unit. So, yan. Let's have number 17. Two identical coupled coils has an equivalent inductance of 100 millihenry. Okay, so that's your LT. So, LT natin when connected in series aiding. Okay, kapag po aiding, so that is 100 Henry or millihenry. And kapag po series opposing, 50 naman. Now, the question is this. What is the value of the self-inductance L1 and L2? Take note po, yung ating problem is having an identical coupled coil. So, meaning yung self-inductance nila parehas. L1 is equal to L2 for identical coupled coils. Okay? So, sige. Direct substitution. So, take note po, series aiding muna tayo. So, therefore, this is having a 100 of total of 100, I should say. So, 100 is equal to what? So, L1 plus L2. So, pwede na lang sabihin natin. So, L1 plus L1 na lang. Or that is 2L1 plus yung ating twice of your mutual inductance. This is equation number 1. Next, dun tayo sa opposing. So, that is a total of 50 millihenry. So, 50 is equal to, okay, so L1 plus L2. So, L1 plus L1 na lang since they are equal. So, that is twice of L1 minus 2. So, this is equation number 2. So, we have here two equations, two unknowns, mode 5-1. So, L1 at saka M makukuha na natin. Okay. So, mode 5-1. So, twice of M, that is equal to 100. So, equation 2, twice of your L1 minus 2M, that is equal to 50. So, we have 37.5 millihenry. So, this is your L1. Then, next, we have your M. This is equal to 12.5 millihenry. Okay? So, take note po, self-inductance natin parehas kasi identical. This is 37.5 millihenry. Letter B. So, ano po ang schematic diagram ng ating mga coupled coils na to? Okay, so sige, picturean nyo muna. Before, let's move to additional information. Part 1. Then, part 2. So, ano po yung mga itsura nito? Okay, take note po ang mutual induction. So, nakadepende yan sa mga dots. Okay, natin dito. Okay, for aiding po. Okay, series po is ganito. Okay, so, yung mga dots natin is nandun sa unahan palagi. Or pwede rin naman po na kabaligtaran. So, imbis na nandito yung isa. At saka nandito rin yung isa. Okay? So, that's aiding. Series aiding. Kapag po parallel aiding naman po, kapag parallel, so, ano na lang po yan sa mga libro natin. So, bigyan ko na lang yung formula sa inyo. So, for parallel aiding, ito po ang total natin. So, yung ating total, natin kapag aid, so that is equal to L1, L2 minus M squared all over L1 plus L2 minus 2M. So, that's parallel aiding. Kapag series, parallel. So, series opposing naman. So, ano po ang schematic diagram nito? So, magkalapit lang sila. And, magkokontrahan yung dalawang yan. Okay, so, yung formula niya nandito naman na. Ayan. So, let's move on to parallel opposing. Ano po ang parallel opposing? So, yung ating total opposing, this is equal to L1, L2 minus M squared all over L1 plus L2 plus 2M. Ayan. So, same, ano pa rin po parameters yan, self-inductance, L1, L2, mutual inductance, M. Okay, so that ends our discussion on magnetic circuits. Okay, so medyo mabilis lang to kasi formula based lang naman. Okay, so ang ano ko lang sa inyo, mapapayo ko lang is that kailangan nyo i-familiarize yung mga formula kasi medyo maano siya, medyo marami. Okay, so salamat po sa pakikinig and keep safe.